Hello Galactic family, dear friends. I am Mary Magdalene. I greet you all with joy and a feeling of connection. You are all committed to an inner path with great determination. The only thing that brings you real fulfillment is when you begin to hear and understand the voice of your own heart and soul. That is, for all of you, just as important as the oxygen you breathe, just as basic as the bread and water which feeds your body in order for you to stay alive. And that commitment means a shift of consciousness has already taken place in you, which for many of you was the case before your birth in this lifetime. Your soul found itself in a certain phase of its development, its evolution. It felt it was now time for an earthly incarnation in which your soul could truly let itself be seen. A life in which your soul could really flow through the earthly reality of everyday life. It takes a number of earthly lives before you hear the call of the soul in this way. In earlier lives, it was necessary and appropriate to gain experience with life on earth. The soul needs time to get used to earthly life and the dynamics of emotions and physicality which play themselves out here. Being here is a learning process for the soul. In a sense, the soul already knows everything before it starts to incarnate, but this knowledge has not been really experienced, so it has not become deeply rooted. This knowledge is, therefore, not a wisdom that is based on experience. Simply stated, it is about the distinction between theoretical knowledge and practical knowledge. At its core, the soul knows everything already, but by experiencing life in various forms and incarnations, this knowing becomes a wisdom that is practical and tangible, and that is the way love is born. When wisdom really descends into an earthly human form, it is not just theoretical knowledge that distinguishes the individual, but rather the warmth, love, patience, and compassion that a person radiates toward others. And that means an alchemy has taken place, a transformation in the soul consciousness of that person. This change could only take place because the soul undertook incarnation, the path through flesh and blood, through pain, through the highs and lows of all kinds of emotions. These experiences are necessary for a living wisdom and love to be born. From that point of view, to become an earthly human being, to be born in a body, to have to deal with ignorance, pain, fear, and doubt, is a heroic act. You deliberately allow a part of your consciousness and inner knowing to be obscured in order that you can embody wisdom on a much deeper level. What I describe here is actually what channeling, or becoming a conduit, means in the broadest sense of the word. Channeling is not simply the receiving of a message. It is the whole process of connecting your divine core through a soul to an earthly body, through a physical incarnation and a contraction of consciousness, so you become a specific form in time and space. What appears to be a descent into limitation, into darkness, creates paths toward the light, a greater light that has not existed before. That is the creative process you enter into with your own soul. It means a great deal when you have become a human being on earth and you again connect with your soul, your origin, and you try to embody it into your everyday life. It is part of the development of a soul, that in order to gain experience, it must forget itself for a long time and become accustomed to the earthly existence. For this reason, it is necessary that at first, and for a very long time, you are oblivious of your original wisdom and knowledge in that you become immersed in the powerful, compelling energies of the earth. But for some of you, it is now time to ascend back to the source from which you came, and to recognize it and to again hear the voice of your soul. In this way, you truly begin to see the purpose of your development, bringing the heavenly realm of divine knowledge and wisdom together with the earthly realm of feeling and experiencing. Then you are a channel between heaven and earth and you create something new, something that is meaningful for creation as a whole. In other words, you are ready. I want to outline what matters in this connection with your higher wisdom and soul energy, which has already become very experienced through your many earlier incarnations. What is holding you back the most from truly allowing that original energy of acquired wisdom of your soul to manifest, is that you make yourself small. In order to allow your soul's energy into the here and now, you need to dare to believe in your own greatness. You need to accept as true that you really are that radiant angel of light which has been shaped by a divine realm and equally shaped by many lifetimes of incarnations in which you have struggled to overcome pain and anxiety, and have become increasingly aware of who you really are. You need to acknowledge the greatness of your own being and your own history and now say I am that. It is the step you now need to take so your soul can entirely incarnate, can flow freely throughout your body and your earthly being. I now want to ask you to examine yourself and to see in what respect you think yourself unworthy, not good enough, or even bad, as if you have done something awful. Maybe you have a feeling of sinfulness or failure. For a moment, give your full attention to looking at your own energy field and see if there is a dark spot somewhere that shows up. It might manifest as pain or tension, which can hold negative thoughts about yourself. Look intently to see if that happens. Maybe you will see a child appear, or you simply get a feeling, but it is a burden you carry around. However, you have become so accustomed to some of these burdens that you no longer experience them as such. You think these burdens are part of your normal state. But a normal state is a joyful state. The normal, balanced state is that you accept yourself and trust in life and say yes to it with a feeling that you are fine as you are. Not that you are perfect, according to some ideal that lies outside you, but that you are good simply because you are an inseparable part of the whole. You belong, you are important, and you are free to explore anything you want to explore. Angry, or negative thoughts or emotions are allowed, as are doubt, despair, and resistance. Look for a moment at what is there. See if there is in you a dislike, or a negative feeling, or resistance toward life on earth. Or if you do not feel welcome here, or if you feel hurt because you do not feel acknowledged, or if you have been told you are not good enough as you are. In almost everyone reside images of unworthiness, and it is important to detect these images and to embrace them with your light, because this is, in fact, what blocks your channel. And by channel, I mean that in the broadest sense of the word, being open to your soul. Take in a breath to calm your abdomen. Invite your soul's energy to come truly into your body, into your heart and, especially, into your abdomen, which is energetically the seat of power and grounding, but which also is the place where you might have sustained deep wounds. See if you can create and experience a sense of dignity. Your abdomen knows how to do this. It is connected to the earth and knows you have a natural place here and in the cosmos. That you are welcome here on earth. In your abdomen, is there a silent knowing that you are okay? Connect with that knowledge and literally make space for yourself. Imagine there is an energetic space around your body as large as you sense is right for you and large enough to contain your light. Allow that space to reach all the way down to your feet and even into the earth. Feel that you are truly here. It is possible that some of you will feel that your soul energy wants to shoot back upward when you do this because of memories of rejection, and even of violence, which makes it too painful for you to be down here at all. But I ask you to go there anyway and to tell yourself that being there is safe. Fill your abdomen with the light of your soul. Feel you are welcome here. Let the light move through your legs, your thighs, your knees, your lower legs and feet, and into the earth. It is the intention of channeling that your essence flows into the earth. Feel how great and beautiful and powerful you are, and how your greatness inspires others and helps them. You are not hindering anyone with your greatness. This is my message today. When it comes to channeling your soul, look out for old images of unworthiness which are still in your life and practice filling your abdomen, your lower chakras, with your soul's light. That is where it becomes real and tangible and flows into the earth. This is the intention and that is what fulfills you the most.